and welcome to my channel. If you're not familiar with who I am, my name is Tabitha and I am an artist with SEINT Beauty. And today we are going to recreate this look using all SEINT Beauty unless otherwise specified. There are a few other things that I use and I will list everything in the description box for you. Also links so that you can go and have a color match done with me. It's free, it's complimentary, and I'd be happy to get you started with this most amazing makeup system. I hope that you will like and subscribe to my channel so that you catch all of my upcoming content. Thanks for being here, and let's get into the tutorial for this fresh spring look. Alright, I'm starting with these brushes and those palettes, and don't forget your makeup sponge is to be dampened when you're working with the cream makeup. I'm using my setting spray to prime my skin. I have a very regimented skincare routine, which is very important to any makeup look, and to really help it look at the highest potential. You want a good skincare routine with any makeup that you're wearing. I'm using a blend brush to apply my foundation shade. I did color correct under my eyes with a warmer shade that corrects the blue muddy undertones that I see, and I applied that directly to the area where the discoloration is. I'm just blending everything out. This is a cream-based makeup. These palettes are customized and you can personalize to suit your specific makeup needs. But today we're going for a springtime look. And for me, when I think of spring, it's, everything fresh and pink and romantic. So that's kind of how I feel about this makeup look in its entirety. So I'm applying a brightening shade just to add a pop of brightness to areas of my face that I want the light to bounce off of. Still using the blend brush to apply and blend the steps with my foundation and concealer shades. The blend brush is a brush that's created to really deliver a light coverage, sort of an airbrush finish. It does create a really beautiful finish, but all of our makeup is buildable. So no matter what brush you use, you can build the product up if needed, or you can apply it super light if you need as well. I switched over to my detail brush. This is my favorite for doing all of my contouring tasks. I'm using the broom type end to stipple the product onto my cheekbone, framing my forehead. And make sure when you're applying your contour that your contour fades into your hairline so you do not have any gapping, because that is what will give it an unnatural sort of finish. You want it to fade into the hairline. It will look very natural that way. I like to sort of kit and paw the contour to create the perfect nose contour. You want to make sure that you are applying the contour to hug the top of your nose. The closer you get those contour lines, the slimmer you'll make your nose appear. I always apply a little bit to my lips. I'm using the opposite end of the detail brush to create a more pouty lip. And I do like to go in from time to time, depending on what sort of look I'm going for, but I am blending a little bit right now with my Beauty Perfector sponge, and I always place my setting spray on to the sponge as well to help blend and set the makeup before I finish applying the other steps to complete the look. I'm switching over to the blush and bronze brush using our bronzer Bella, and I did blend it with a little bit of an illuminator, which is also cream. It's called Glow Illuminator. Just adding a soft sun-kissed glow to my complexion on all the areas where the sun would hit your face, but I also love it to blend down my neck. Applying my blush. I'll probably butcher the name of it. It's La Ciénaga blush. It's such a pretty pink color. Screams spring to me. Just blending that out. Cream base. You can also use our blushes for your lips as well. And this blush in particular had a little bit of a glossy finish to it, so therefore it is a little bit more translucent and pairs as a really good tinted lip color. I added a little bit of setting powder just to the areas of my face that I felt were too shiny. Adding a little bit more of my setting spray just to finalize, you know, things on my face before I go into the eyeshadow combo. So I'm using a palette that I feel is very soft and romantic, and it so screams spring to me. So I'm using this color. It's like a matte pink shade, and I'm using a brush that has very dense bristles to help pack it on, adding it to the majority of my lid and lower lash line. And then I'm switching to my eyeshadow brush, using the fluffy end to apply a warm medium tone brown to the crease area, also lower lash line, just about halfway over on the lower lash line. And then I'm going in with this dark chocolatey brown, but we're keeping that color centralized to the outside edge of my eyes. Just creating some depth, but drawing the eyes out without being super dramatic. Blending it softly. And just sort of blending it over into the crease a tiny bit. And then I'm going in with this frosty shade back to the dense brush to help pack it into that area and to the brow bone, and then I will soften it out with my eyeshadow brush. It's such a pretty soft romantic look. And then we're going to do the finishing touches to my face by adding a little bit of Glamazing Illuminator and then following with a nude lip. I know, don't panic, it's very light, but the lip liner will help deepen the overall look of the lipstick look. I'm using Anastasia Deep Taupe Lip Liner Pencil. And then I'm finishing the lips with my BUXOM Plumping Gloss in Hot Toddy. And there you have the final look. Soft, romantic, and a perfect look for the spring season, I think. I hope you will like and subscribe to my channel to catch all of my upcoming content. Thank you so much for watching. Please find all of the details in the description box. Bye for now.